This is once again Investment Tanking, your guide to the premium tanks. Today it is a Type 64 Chinese Scout tank. And boy, I love this tank. It may be a tier 6 tank, but it does get Scout matchmaking, that's 7 to 9 normal Scout matchmaking, even though it's a premium. But this thing does not need preferential matchmaking. Its gun is the same 128mm penetration, 75mm diameter medium tank gun the American mediums have, and it does just fine. Its gold round is APCR, so you don't have to worry about spaced armour or tracks, and it's around 177mm penetration. Early off in the game you want to get a nice spot where you can outspot the enemy as they come towards you and not get too far ahead of where your team can support you. Here you can see the team's lemming trained off to the left, and that works perfectly to my advantage, as you will see later on. First victim, please. Now you're probably thinking 128mm penetration isn't really good nowadays. You've got the new American lights and all the others, around 150 or more penetration, and it just doesn't matter. It's still better than the MT25 or the 5916's top/stock gun, which only has 112 and 190 something with a gold penetration. But this is just such a good, accurate gun. It fires on the move really, really well. It's got fantastic American gun depression. Unfortunately, so did the T67, so it managed to take a hit there. It only weighs around 23 tons, so don't try ramming anything, but you do have a 500 horsepower engine which gives you 21.74 horsepower to ton. That is really good acceleration. You will have no problem getting in or out as required. On paper the accuracy doesn't look too great, it's a 0.4, but as you can see it's fantastic at shooting the long range targets just like there, no problem. Not even having to use premium rounds on that sloped armour. Is that a reroll we see? Right, gotta take care of him. Type 64 is great at making the enemy think you've left the area by quickly nipping away, but flanking round and shooting them in the butt right a second later. You know, for a reroll he really should have better accuracy. Justice is served. I honestly think that RNG's has blessed this game. I was just avoiding shots the whole time. None of the enemies could hit me, apart from that T67. Now most of their heavies and enemies are in a town, and I'm quite a way away, so I need to close the gap quickly. Down a hill, straight up to over 60 kilometers an hour. This is fantastic. I know that something lightish was shooting near my direction, probably T-3485. So I head on this side, trying to avoid any fire where I can be exposed on the right. Bingo! Time for a snapshot. RNGesus loves this tank! Just take a moment to appreciate the lead damage there. Then continue the standard operating procedure of attempting to slip past and shoot them up the arse when they're not looking. How very unsportsmanlike. Is that another bad reroll? Or just a really good new arty play? Doesn't matter. Blind shot. It's like popping bubble wrap. It feels good. Best thing about having your speed is that you're able to slip around to try and find an annoying crusader that's behind you. Unfortunately, I completely dumped out and ended up in town. Stupid British army. I mean, yay, Britain! And here's where my luck ended. Nothing seemed to really hit, so I had to get in a lot closer to the tiger. That should be a good time to talk about the armour. You don't have any. It's crap. Ignore the armour. See? It's crap. Camouflage is pretty good, although it's pretty useless when you don't have 6th sense because you can't tell when you've been spotted. Right, let's save the Stuart Mill.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We've damaged them. Where do they go?
What a cheeky little git that Crusader is. I usually carry one high explosive shell just for this situation. Oh, female thank me. We've got 38mm of penetration on this. It's quite good for hunting arty. Splat.
We've damaged them.
Victory. And Top Gun, high caliber, and even though it says around 19,000 WN8, there actually came close to 23 on VB Addict. Ooh, so is it worth it? Oh god, yes. Should you buy it? Yeah. Other than that, just spend gold and keep tanking.